Hey, what's up? Hello, everybody. My name is Benjamin. I'm joined here by Sophie.
Hello.
And we are here for more USF Gold Smash in NACE Varsity Premiere. How are we feeling?
I'm feeling excited. I'm also feeling a little bit intimidated. As of right now, ODU is 3-0, Old Dominion. But I'm excited to see what USF has to offer today. And yeah, hey, what's up? Hello, Benjamin.
Yeah, hey, what's up? Hello. We are feeling really good into this. We lost last week's match, but we are looking to bring things back. We are 3-1, so we're fading somebody that's 3-0, but we still have a very good record ourselves, and we're looking to secure playoff qualification.
Yes.
So we still have a few more weeks to go after this, but winning this would put us in an amazing position for that.
For sure, for sure. So what do you expect from today's matches?
I expect them to be really, really, really close. We had some the last week, even though we lost, it was so close, and this opponent has also beaten very good opponents, so I'm hoping that we can go all the way and see a very, very close and good set.
Yep. We're going to head into the game right now. It looks like USF decided to play Mew first. Wow. I remember we didn't see much of Mew last game.
Yeah, we saw him in game 1, and here he's definitely looking like he's going to feel determined to give us a good lead.
I do want to point out the camera is a little frozen.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
So this is not his actual reaction.
We did know about that actually shortly before the game. We hopefully will get that fixed up in between games, but as of right now, he's looking really locked in, let's just say.
Oh, hell yeah. But this matchup is just, oof. I mean, like, Sonic, everyone knows Sonic is just one of the most, lack of a better term, aggravating characters to go against.
Yeah, definitely. And Mew has the patience where he'll be able to catch his moments really well, I think, and hopefully get some good percent on early. It's looking very even now, but that F smash, that going up from ledge and neutral B is not going to be anything that will stop that. And already Sonic with a lead is just not what you want.
Yeah, definitely not.
If you have the lead against Sonic and you force him to come towards you, that's really ideal. But as soon as the Sonic gets the lead, then you're kind of in a tough spot.
Nice.
But there we go. Roller into a really charged up smash, testing the mash, I think. Going in and almost more or less evening things out.
Yeah, for sure. It's just with Sonic, once he has that lead over you, it's kind of like, oh, again, you have to wait for him to come back into you, and it's just...
And he won't feel the pressure to do that. Sonic will be more than happy to go run back and forth across the stage. And already we're seeing a lot of extra percent being tacked onto Mew here. Yeah,
for sure. I mean, I do want to point out the Sonic does seem a bit aggressive anyways. It looks like they definitely know what they're doing, and I love how they're utilizing their upbeat little springs to just kind of throw Mew off, definitely off stage.
It's a good offstage option. Sonic not really known for like huge edge guards, I'd say.
But
good grab. And Mew just has to keep his patience here. He's at a pretty high percent, but Sonic isn't gonna. And Sonic does finally get the kill option. Just not a lot that Mew could have done there, I think.
No, definitely not. It's just frustrating when you're kind of have to chase around this character that goes super fast. And as Inkling, it's like you might be able to catch up that speed, but at the same time, it's like once Sonic has a grasp on you, it's just kind of hard to even out the playing field. I'm
seeing Mew really trying to get some of these rollers out when Sonic is in this like charged ball form. But it's just none of them are really working out except for the one in the first stock.
Yeah, and that did help Mew a lot. I mean, it kind of evened the playing field, but at the same time, Sonic was able to bring it back.
Yeah, good jab here. Trying to catch him off stage with even more ink, but ooh, that roller just barely not doing it. That's why Sonic's ground speed is so incredible in this matchup. Not a lot of characters can do that. Good down smash there to catch. Unfortunately, not hitting a strong spot of it, but still putting Sonic in an awkward position.
Yeah, I do want to applaud Mew for trying to, still take those rollers on towards Sonic. I mean, maybe it's a fighting chance, but the one that he did hit in the first stock was very influential to the game.
Yeah, and that killed at like 80%, I want to say. So definitely something that we're going to want to see. I mean, at this percent, a lot of straight hits will KO.
Yeah.
Good bomb there. Not quite going to time it just right. Looking for that back air towards the edge. certainly KO at this rate.
For sure.
Really fishing for that there, which is a safer option. Good down tilt, getting Sonic off stage again. Trying to catch with the hitbox of the up B, but that's a great grab into back.
I mean, Mew's at a 60%. He might be able to work with this, but the Sonic is just going to run around, and Mew's just going to have to figure out what to do.
Yeah, already at 100% deficit. Now, I think that if Mew does want to take this game, he's probably going to have to do it on the back of another earlier roller KO.
For sure.
Oh, that's an up smash there. Mew's going to wait that out very nicely, get some decent percent. Not as much as maybe he would have liked off of the grab, but
oh, nice parry.
Still starting well. That jab just barely not going to connect. That would have been really huge to get that ink on as well as the percent.
Mew's off stage already at 141. It's just looking very dire right now. And Sonic didn't go and chase him off stage like they would have earlier, which I noticed. I mean, he's playing it safe now. He knows he has the advantage here.
Yeah, definitely. Although now at 78%, we're saying this is very close to that percent where that roller was a KO. That up air not barely doing it. Mew does have the stage control here. Sonic, of course. Oh, that roller would have been in, and this back throw is going to do it. Really close game. That roller really well shielded by the Sonic there, and was what ended up giving him the grab.
For sure.
But pretty close. Mew still taking 2 stocks.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, at some points of the game, Sonic wasn't black, he was yellow. But at the same time, it was like, it just like the roller just wasn't fast enough. You know, like the Sonic could outrun it, the Sonic could shield it. It's like the Sonic
Most characters can't.
Yeah, exactly. And the Sonic knew that, oh, the roller is the one thing Mew's going to rely on to get the kill, and he just played around it.
Yeah, definitely.
Very well played, though.
So that, in fact, was Nova Star, I believe, from Old Dominion. So now Mew is gone for us. And who do we expect to see like on the rest of our roster today?
For today, I know Vidon probably not here. He's
Vidon, well, yeah, I think, I'm not 100% sure. We could double check in the room, but Vidon maybe not making it today. Our usually very good Shulk player who we've been leaving as an anchor.
Yeah.
However, for what we have, I think more Minimaxify, Lucida, maybe even a Wiccan. And against a Sonic, what do we want to see? It is just 1 stock, but still, if they can camp well, it's something that we really don't want to be losing a lot more to.
Definitely. I'm not sure about the matchup against the Sonic, because again, Sonic is just such a
one of the best characters in the game. Some people even have him above Steve as best character in the game. The best, definitely, of the non-DLC, we'll say, is a different sort of game there. But we're not playing DLC unless Wiccan decides to play with a Piranha Plant, so...
Yeah, but Piranha Plant's nice. He's a little cute.
He's not the best either. That's not really proving any points.
So, but we'll find out.
No, definitely. So whatever we bring out versus the Sonic, hopefully we can take that next stock and start the momentum going our way. But until then, we're going to cut to a quick break. Go Bulls! are back, and it is in fact going to be Minimax That camera's still frozen.
No, that's him. What do you mean?
Oh, true. This is Minimax New look for him. Also, once again, just like Mew, very locked in.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's definitely ready to go to the Sonic, especially seeing what the Sonic did to Mew last game.
Yeah, we are going to see, once again, the rejection of this KK slider knee that we have typically gone and seen from him. But actually, we are going to see that side B from Minimax. That is, I believe, what he used last week. But he does have a couple different side Bs that he likes to use, but the burning kick is what he opts for this time.
For sure. I think for him, this might just be a little annoying, but he only has to focus on getting one stock. He might be playing it safe, but...
Yeah. And he is going to hang out on here just so that he can get that grab into the down throw, into the rubber. No, it didn't KO.
No,
I thought for
it was
sure
too
that
early. It was too early.
Yeah.
I
mean, it is pretty early, but, you know, as a Puff player into this matchup, I'm used to dying, like, sooner than that, so
Sonic's
I really
not
didn't
that
think...
light.
And that was... he kind of used the ace in his hole early, which is just hanging along that top platform, wait for the grab. Which Sonic did fall for, but just barely not getting that KO. It was a little unfortunate.
I mean, though Minimax uses ace in the hole early, I feel like he can hit it almost, like, at least
definitely.
3 times a game.
I mean, the move itself is a little bit more stale now, so it may not be as effective, at least until he hits a couple other things. But he's done pretty well to even out this this match, because Sonic tacked on a lot of percentage early on.
For sure. He's already at 130, Sonic at 84, but if he just gets that, oh no. If he gets that third on him, Sonic is dead.
Ooh, and that's
that was
good
nice.
forward air from the Sonic.
Yep.
Going to take out that stock, Minimax trying to minimize the damages. We'll hope to take this one lickety split.
For sure.
Ooh, good jab there.
Jab.
Whoa!
Wow.
Not quite that. That could not have been a jab. That must have been the neutral B.
Yeah.
A neutral B that we very rarely see. We're used to seeing shot put.
Yeah, I've not. I think that's our first time seeing it on stream.
Yeah. And that is something that me characters, I believe, are required to tell to the opponents. So.
Yes.
Yeah, it does quite look like a jab, does it not? At first glance.
I
was saying, no way that beats it out.
Wow, interesting.
And good grab and forward throw, getting him off stage, but with no shot put, he doesn't really have a lot to do except kind of hang on the ledge and just,
Yep, I mean...
Ooh, that burning kick just not beating out that move that time. Goes for it again. Not quite, and nice up air. Reading the roll, or at least covering the option. And that rubber not quite going to do it. 162. So many things are going to KO. That's a grab. Forward throw at the ledge. Is that going to do it?
Yeah,
yes.
That'll do it.
Yeah, really, really good. Yeah, really, really well done there from Minimax did lose a stock in the process, but, you know, minimizing the damages, keeping this game close.
For sure, for sure. I'd like to point out at the end of, like, the game, I think the Sonic was definitely in, like, a dire situation. He kept on going back from one side of the stage to the other.
Yeah,
and
that's typical
just
Sonic gameplay.
That's when you know. That's when you know. It's like, oh, no. But yeah, no, that was a great game by Minimax. I wasn't expecting that new move that he put out. I don't think it's our first time seeing that on stream.
Yeah, I don't even know, like, what it is. The neutral B, of course, but I don't know what it is called on the thing. We're used to seeing shot put. But now we have Minimax out, and I think this is a good opportunity to talk about maybe the other characters that we expect to see from Old Dominion.
That's true. So. Yes. I know that they do have a Byleth.
Yes, Byleth. I believe it was Pikachu and Snake. Maybe an Inkling. There was some that we weren't 100% sure on, but I think those were some of the ones that we were expecting to see. And into a Mii Brawler, I think they can kind of take their pick. I don't think there's anything that's too egregiously bad.
Yeah,
so.
No, it's looking like a pretty even playing field for them. I do want to see maybe the Snake. I don't know. I feel like the projectiles might.
Yeah, Snakes. I think their Snake player is quite good. I'm sure the people like our gold team will know. Because I believe that you have to submit, like, who your starters are into, like, the check-in thing, so they'll have a better idea of, like, what to expect. But as for us, I think we could see any of those characters really come out into Minimax Mii Brawler on 2 stocks. Now, the Thrupper counter, we're 0 for 1. That's the first time I think we've seen any grab KO for Minimaxify, except for grab into down throw into Thrupper.
Yeah, for sure. I mean... It looked like it almost did kill, but Sonic's not that light, you know. He managed to survive it.
Yeah, and not at that percent. I mean, I don't think Sonic's really heavy, but what was that, like 30 when he got the grab, 35?
Yeah.
So it's so upsetting because you know that's what he was hoping for.
Yeah.
But we are, in fact, going to see a Pikachu come out. I'm just getting confirmation. We're about to go into game. What do you think we're going to see Minimax versus this Pikachu?
Pikachu is definitely a lighter character. But I do know they like to get around. They're very fast. They're very in your face. So that's definitely going to be something that Minimax has to focus on.
Definitely. I like that a lot.
Oh, and they're ready.
And there's a pretty good Pikachu around Tampa, so we'll see how Minimax has experience against it, but immediately some of those back airs looking super scary, and the re-grab doing really well to not take anything more than that. Pikachu recognizing really well that was a re-grab, getting a free down air.
For sure. This is the first time we've ever seen a... What? Pikachu's very good with their combos, but this is the first time we've seen a Pikachu on stream, I believe, for the series, and I'm excited to see what they can bring to the table, honestly. Yeah,
even though we do have a good one in Tampa, Chuck Fug, not a USF student, so never been on our teams or on our streams.
No. Oh lord, but it's just looking a little tough for Minimaxify. The Pikachu's all over them. I mean, it's tough. It's really tough.
It's absolutely tough, but all it takes is, as we know, one mistake from these characters come in, especially a light character like Pikachu into a grab, into a down throw.
Do it?
Oh, he knows the percents a lot better than we do, so that certainly was not going to KO.
Oh,
really
nice.
Good run back and neutral B there, and trying to get a download as to where these up Bs are going to land.
For sure.
Wow. That is nasty.
Wow.
Really good confirmation to the up smash there for the Pikachu. That Nair just forcing him to Maxify to be in stun as he gets that out.
For sure. And I feel like once you get Pikachu off stage, I mean, though he's not using his, what are they called?
Thunder Jolts?
Yeah. I feel like he doesn't have that, like, off-stage utility.
Oh, good up smash. Still not going to get the KO. Baiting out the air dodge there from the Pikachu, knowing the Pikachu is expecting the proper, but still can't get anything quite out of him.
Sure. And that's
that one is, in fact, going through it. Really well done. And, even though we said it was looking pretty bad, this is a very close game.
For sure. I mean, the Pikachu already has a stock lead. It's kind of just like he's kind of playing him out, kind of scoping what he's available to do.
Really wanting to take at least one stock here to minimize the damages so that we don't have to, put so much on our ankles.
For sure. And Minimaxify can't use the shock put, obviously because he's not equipped, but I feel like that leaves him no option when Pikachu has to recover, and I feel like that's a little difficult. And it gives Pikachu an opportunity to get back on stage.
Yeah, I mean, Pikachu already has, like, such an amazing recovery. And that up B that he just uses, not just to get back to ledge, but once again uses to get to center stage, which is really something that's crucial. And unless Minimax can get like a hard read as to where that's going to be, meet it with like an up smash or maybe even a grab at some percents, he is going to kind of hang on to that top platform there. I do think this is one of those percentages where he's going to start thinking about the Thrupper. Oh, see that the forward smash rather. Really trying to catch where that's going to go. Good up. Yeah. Well done there from Pikachu to avoid that confirm.
Wow.
We're now in a really difficult spot. That up smash not quite going to do it. Down throw. Had to go for the Thrupper there, but unfortunately Pikachu intelligently not holding downwards and getting caught by that.
Oh, the back throw. Oh, no, it doesn't do it, but playing off stage now is getting a little bit risky here.
Off stage is definitely not the place for an E-Brawler versus Pikachu.
For sure. At 154.
Oh, good! Dropper out of shield, but not quite going to get it. That's really unbelievable. I thought for sure he had it. But now, he honestly has rage as well. Oh, that up. Yeah, that up smash not quite going to do it. Oh, we do have our camera back.
Pikachu win.
But yeah, an unfortunate ending there.
For sure. I feel like that match was just unfortunate because even if Minimaxify could judge where the Pikachu was going to up B on stage to get into the center, it's not like he could have gone there fast enough just because of how fast Pikachu was able to get there, you know? Like, yeah, he can have the read on it, but it's just not, he's just not fast enough.
And the Pikachu can honestly, like, react to seeing some of those things and go to maybe a safer option on the stage. So you're seeing a little bit of desperation, I think, in that, like the forward smash, I didn't mind at all, trying to get the read. I don't think he got punished for it, but then the up smash at the end, yeah, he was hoping the Pikachu was going to be moving towards him a lot. Minimax had a lot of rage, being at a high percent, and wanted to just close it out, make sure that he took another, but no dice.
Yep, unfortunate, but honestly, really well played by ODU. I've seen a few Pikachus play, but to be honest, I've never seen one such as like active as that one. It was just going everywhere, and it just Minimax can take a breather, you know. Yeah. I mean, he did try his best. You know, he did aim for those Thruppers, but at the end of the day, it was just...
Yeah, the Thrupper was so unfortunate. There were a couple of them that I thought he had good opportunities to maybe take another stock, but it wasn't in the cards. Now that's 2 players down for USF.
Yeah.
Both of us have taken only 2 stocks. So it's still very doable. Next two people have to just do 4, obviously, but you know, it's getting harder, less breathing room as we moving along.
Yeah.
And down to our last 2, which we expect to be, you know, Lucida and then like a Piranha Plant Wiccan.
Yeah, for sure. I think they're definitely banking on Lucida trying to rank up these stocks. I mean, she's done it before, and it's on stream. She's done it before.
Definitely.
But,
yeah.
It's just going to look a little tough for USF right now, but we'll see what ODU has to offer as well.
Yeah. Honestly, I think here, if we're like giving our expectations for what we're going to see, I do think that Plant into Pikachu is kind of a death sentence. So even though we may have been thinking to bring Lucy as like an anchor, I think was maybe the original angle that we were thinking of taking. Yeah, I think we're probably going to have that discussion and bring her in now. But I don't know for sure yet. You're going to find out at the same time we do. We're going to cut to a short break, and we're going to hope USF brings this all the way back.
It's BlazeX.
It is going to be BlazeX on the Bowser here, which, again, is not something that you typically would expect to see into a Pikachu. I think on paper is quite a bad matchup. However, I know one thing about BlazeX is he takes early kills. So Pikachu being a lighter character, and Bowser is a character that kind of lives for a while. We're going to hope... yeah, we are going to see a lot of these kind of bread and butter combos from Pikachu, but all things considered, it's not going to end up, like 48% is not the best, but for a character as heavy as Bowser, I think we should be alright.
Yeah, for sure. I think what BlazeX, oh no, off stage is going to be really tough for Bowser to kind of recover from, but I think what BlazeX is banking on is exactly that.
Yeah.
Like, just trying to rank up that damage really early, just for an early kill, and Bowser can kind of tank and beef all the damage that Pikachu's going to give to him anyway.
We're going to see a lot of these up-Bs here, just as a way to get Pikachu off, and Pikachu's going to have to kind of find the balance of, like, staying back and camping, and that was a big down smash there. That is, you know, one of those things where the Pikachu just kind of caught his shield and wow, Thunder Jolt into down air.
Oh, wow. That was nice.
Yeah, that's the early KO that Pikachu really needs.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, speaking of early KOs, okay, not quite. Is going to see another one of those, not going to get anything. Yeah.
Wow.
This is pretty much how we expect the matchup to go, is a lot of this, but the equalizer is the fact that Bowser can get, like, an insanely early KO if they're not careful.
But it also relies heavily on reads and patience for Bowser's to get that early KO on this Pikachu.
Definitely.
I think BlazeX is. Oh, wow.
I can't.
Wow,
I died. KO.
Wow. I mean, there you go. He did it. But, I mean, I think BlazeX is definitely banking on that, and I think he might be able to pull it off.
Yeah, definitely. One more stock here. BlazeX already at 111, not quite going to be kill percent unless Pikachu can get a really nice combo there. Even that, like, sort of bread and butter that we saw before, which was the neutral air into an up smash, at such a high percent, Bowser didn't even really look like he was in danger of dying at all.
He did read the up smash, and I mean, yeah, the up B. He tried to up smash, but
reading the neutral tech,
yeah,
getting that forward smash is so active, so many active frames, and bringing BlazeX down to his last stock.
Oh no.
And BlazeX needing something a little bit special here. Up smash there. Pikachu just barely not getting caught.
It's just so hard off stage, especially for Bowser to recover. I mean, it kind of leaves him open for Pikachu to do whatever he wants, and it's just, he's such a big character compared to Pikachu. It's so easy for Pikachu to just kind of put him in the air and leave him up there. Oh, wow.
Yeah, once again, covering high is going to, you know, not get hit by anything too crazy. But again,
nice,
good
nice.
roll read, getting that up smash. Pikachu at 80% rather. Definitely at more at a kill percent than I think Blaze is.
For sure. Oh no, it's just looking tough for Bowser here. I mean, when you're going against a character like Pikachu and you're so beefy, there's not much you can do other than kind of.
Oh, hey, well done!
Wait, I talked too early!
Nice down
Oh
smash.
my god, no way!
He's gonna get the KO. So much rage.
Oh, look at he's so
Pikachu's
happy!
so late. So light.
Whoa.
BlazeX securing that victory for us. Really,
BlazeX, I'm
really
sorry.
important there.
I'm sorry. I was talking. Oh.
You didn't think it was gonna
No,
happen?
I didn't think so. Oh my god. Wow.
I had faith. I knew.
Wow.
I know that all it takes is one moment against a Bowser that is as good as
And he proved it.
BlazeX.
And he literally proved it.
And that is what we saw there. Did lose 2 stocks there before he cleared those out.
Wow.
So
I mean, still, but that was
yeah. Score now is
beautiful.
4-6 in favor of ODU.
Yeah.
Things are looking, you know, it's still going to be tough, but if Blaze can get another 1, maybe 2, that's, you know, still, but if we can get some of that, we're looking quite good for Lucy to
Yeah,
clean
for
things
sure.
up.
Wow, that match was, that's all he needed at the end, really. That's what that's what he wanted to do, and he ended up doing it. That was awesome seeing him pop off in the little corner too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So much pressure on him. It was on the back foot the entire time, but all it takes, just a couple stray hits. Like,
yeah.
Oh, man. That's why fighting Bowser is so stressful. Because,
Yeah,
like,
for
you
sure.
think, oh, I got him. You know, it's a good matchup. Of course it's a good matchup. It's always a good matchup against
Yeah.
Bowser. You're fighting him. You're getting all these crazy combos, but the guy's just not dying. Blaze, I believe, is at 140% when they take that KO. So,
Yep.
whew.
Wow. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know if you could tell, but I feel like the Pikachu was like, oh, I got this. Like, I'm very confident. I mean, they were all up in his face. And, like, granted, at the beginning, it was kind of difficult for the Bowser to read the Pikachu. But at the end, he just got that 1 kill, and I think that really defined the whole match for him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And really, not just the match, but also, like, the whole crew battle. I think.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
if we had lost that stock, now we're sitting in a spot where we're down to our last person, and they have 7 stocks remaining, and you're just sitting here like, oh, my God. 3 people that you have to go through. Sure, one of them has stocks down, but, like, mentally that's a lot harder to take in. As the anchor, you're thinking, man, I think my team could have done a little bit better for me there.
For sure,
in a better position. But Blaze taking that KO, really, really important, and bringing us down to ODU's second to last person, which could be the Snake, or the other characters that we mentioned before.
The
Byleth. Yeah, I'd expect one of those. I know they have other very good players as well, but that was what we were expecting going into the match.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think either of those would be fine picks into Bowser, but we're gonna have to wait and see what they bring out. But in the meantime, we're gonna cut to a short break.
Hadouken.
Hadouken, yes, this is in fact going to be Ryu. This is Voltaic Breeze, who is a very good Ryu. Not a character that we called out before, but it honestly just slipped my mind. We did know they were on the roster, and we did know they were a very good player.
Yeah, for sure. It's always interesting to see Ryu's because I always think like, man, do you think they like Street Fighter more than Smash Bros? I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, we could ask Goofy about that one.
Oh, we could. But I definitely wasn't expecting the Ryu pick. I feel like it is better considering Bowser, because Ryu is a hard hitter, and I feel like once Bowser's off stage, Ryu might be able to do the knee kick.
And I mean, look at all of these projectiles being thrown out.
Yeah.
He literally has not been touched yet, forcing the Bowser to come to him, which is not something that Blaze typically wants.
Yep. Oh no, he's just so good with the spacing of his projectiles.
Oh,
ooh.
This is that. Gets the up throw, rather. Not okay, into a side B. Getting him into an awkward position off the stage. Oh, I thought he was going to fall with a huge smash attack, although the focus actually from Ryu would have stopped any of that.
And all it really takes is for Ryu to panic up B for, BlazeX to get any damage in. I feel like what Ryu really has on this match. Oh no! What?
Oh, he didn't quite notice
what
it
is going
on? An F smash, rather, the wrong way. If Blaze had noticed that just a split second earlier, that forward smash certainly would have KO'd.
For sure. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I mean, I still think this is actually a pretty fine position for Blaze. A few wild smash attacks being thrown out there as I say that.
They're definitely testing each other out right now.
But both are at like a similar enough kill percent. Oh, and that F smash or F air, forward air, that would have been a KO, but the back air will in fact close that out. Really, really important stock for the Bulls.
Oh no,
that's
game.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
Yeah, he nodded. He was like, yeah.
I understand it now.
Yep. I see.
Taking a barefoot
to
the dome.
To the dome, and it's Ryu.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Ryu, but 5-3, this is definitely doable. So if Blaze hadn't put in that kind of performance, something that we were looking like a little scared of against the Pikachu, even just seeing that matchup, you're thinking, oh geez, oh god.
Yeah.
But this is definitely something that we can bring back.
For sure.
Which is all that we needed.
For sure. I do want to point out that though the Ryu was like Hadouken over and over again, it really just took BlazeX one hit for him to rank up any damage on the Ryu. I feel like once Ryu kind of noticed that BlazeX was entering into his like dome, his space, like the projectiles didn't really do much at the end of the day.
Yeah,
I feel like once he's in there, it's like, oh man, like I gotta watch out. I mean, you saw what he did to that Pikachu. You saw what he did to his teammate. It's like, yo, I gotta watch out.
Yeah, and I think that was a really, really good thing that you just pointed out, because like it started like 70% to 0.
Yeah.
He hadn't even touched him yet. So I wonder if Blaze had started his more aggressive pursuit earlier, and like we didn't see that such a devastating lead for the Ryu at the start. Like maybe he even could have taken another stock or more. But
for sure.
That's just something he's gonna want to keep in the back of his mind, because of course is a best of 3 in the crew battle. So we are gonna have to do all of this again regardless of the outcome.
Yep, for sure.
And just knowing those little things about the matchups, getting a feel for your opponent is such an important like aspect of the crew battle. Even if you aren't necessarily going to be fighting against that person again, you kind of keep in mind, okay, that's a good counter pick for there, or oh no, that didn't work. Like
And that's the beauty of it all, I think, because once game 2 comes around, it's like that's when both teams have already scoped each other out, and that's where like I feel like most of the crew battle games really rely on, and I like to see both schools, you know, kind of learn and adapt.
Game 2, do or die, as always. Game 1, if you lose, you can just, it's the download game. No problem. I'm just trying to figure things out. We are, in fact, getting confirmation. It is going to be Lucy there into that Robin, as we know and love, going into this match against the Ryu with 2 stocks.
For sure. I'm excited to see what Lucy has to bring to the table today. I feel like this is definitely going to be harder for the Ryu, considering how well Lucy utilizes her projectiles as Robin. Bye-bye, Ryu. But
Courtesy of BlazeX there, that SD.
Yep.
It is time to tip the scales. Indeed, couldn't have said it better myself, Robin. USF hoping to tip this lead that ODU have. I apologize. And every percent here is going to feel a little bit extra knowing that you're the last person on the match.
For sure. Oof. Already evening out the field with just about 2 hits. I mean, I feel like people forget how hard Robin can hit sometimes, especially when she has a divine sword.
She's holding the sword.
Yep.
She gets the regrab again, putting a lot of pressure on that shield. She grabbed the sword like 3 times there.
That was crazy.
Really crazy, but a good combo from Rio, putting Robin at a deficit.
Oh no. That down tilt, I feel like we're going to see a lot of offstage.
The ledge.
And
big down smash.
Oh, nice.
And that does break the focus because it has so many hits that are pretty strong. Really important to know in this matchup. Something I'm sure Lucy did previously know. The book there not quite going to do it.
Oh,
He's
wow.
He's going to KO off the top. That's side B.
I mean, Ryu's already at 130. I think, you know, just playing it safe, getting a few hits off stage with the projectiles is especially Lucy's move right now. Oh, nice.
Yep,
Yeah, she just
bread
did
and
it.
butter,
Yep.
as we always see from Lucy, arc firing at the ledge, getting pretty much. Ryu isn't one of the characters that has so many options going off, so that's going to be so dangerous and something that we're USF are going to hope to see more of.
For sure. Oh, it's just a projectile battle right now.
Yeah.
Hadouken. I fire. Hadouken. Sorry, but
Good spot dodge there from Ryu. He's going to get the regrab on the sword again.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it seems like they're both kind of going past each other, trying to create space between them just to send more projectiles. And I feel like Ryu's kind of realizing, like, I can't get as close to this ramen as I thought I could.
Yeah, absolutely, and that is going to be a whiffed Shoryuken there. That
Oh, wow.
there from the Ryu, bringing USF down to our last stock. It is
yeah.
now 1-4.
I mean, if Lucy can bring this back,
Oh, that
That
should be
is-
it.
yeah, it should be
Nice,
it.
well done. Okay.
she secured it.
Yeah, so that is going to be bringing ODU down to their last player. However, Lucy needing a 3-stock now. Not ideal.
Not ideal for USF, but I mean, not like it hasn't been done before.
Absolutely
so
not.
We might be able to get hope, but I mean, yeah, it's just a really bad position to be put in, especially against
against a very good team,
good team,
who
yeah.
certainly has a very good player in the anchor position.
for sure.
It could, in fact, it could be Angel Eyes on that Snake. It could be Nyland on that Inkling. It could be, I believe, Shizue, who I believe plays Isabel, or Fish on the Byleth. So they got a plethora of options.
For sure. If they do choose to play Inkling, I feel like our team might have a little bit more
Experience
going
Having
against an
played
Inkling.
View, yeah.
Yep. But I think we'll just have to find out for the last game.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say here. USF, Lucida on the Robin, has a mountain to climb here, but
For
if
sure.
anybody can do it, we know she can. So
Yes.
stick around. That last match is going to be coming right after this real quick break.
And it looks like it's going to be Fire Emblem today on the stage. I'm very excited.
Yeah, so it is going to be Byleth. This is, I believe, Fish on the opposite side there. Going to hopefully take hope to take 1 stock off of Lucy before she can take 3.
And it's just going to be the duel of the sword fighters. And there's so many, so many in Smash Bros.
And already a quick 36% coming on, which feels a lot more significant when you know that you're already on your last stock.
For sure. I mean, I feel like there's also a mental game here to be played when it comes to crew battles, because once you're at your last stock going against someone who's 3 stocks, it's like, you know.
Like you gotta help your team. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
and you also feel like you're trapped in a sense, so. I'm not sure that'll phase Lucy at all, though, because it's been seen she can do it once, she can do it again, maybe.
No, Lucy knows what she's doing. Very aggressive down smash there from the Violet. Lucy's gonna hope to do some of this same arc fire at the ledge type of thing that she always does. Not quite gonna be as effective here, but keeping Violet off to the side. That's gonna be what we need. F smash, that's gonna be a good stock. 74%, not ideal, but you know, if you're ODU, yeah, you're still probably feeling all right on 2 stocks. But if it gets to the last stock, then the nerves start kicking in.
For sure.
Oh, and the healing actually is going to be pretty huge when you're down to your last stock. Oh, good
nice.
arc card, catching the roll in, not quite getting that combo would have been really incredible.
For sure. I mean, at one point when Lucy was trying to edgeguard the Byleth, it was just the Byleth was kind of dodging and evading it, and then I feel like once she hit 1 arc fighter, it was like over. It was just done. Oh no.
Violet really not liking it, getting a good roll in there. Getting past the ledge trap that looks so devastating.
Well, Lucy's already at 116, and Violet is a hard hitter, so it's a pretty dire situation here.
A lot of these back airs, definitely Smash Tech's side beat towards the edge of stage. A lot of things to be worried about.
Mike.
That one just barely not connecting. Would have gotten some decent healing as well. Getting a grab, Byleth not having any incredible kill throws as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, no. Sadly not.
Oh, and
Yeah,
there's
the
up air.
up air,
Going to take it. A really, really well fought match for USF. Kept it pretty close. So a really close match there. ODU is going to take that first game. We kept it really, really close, though.
We did.
After some disappointing early rounds, I think that maybe we have a better idea of, you know, which characters that we want, better matchups wise. So using this knowledge, I think it might be even closer game 2.
For sure. I'm very excited for game 2, but I also want to point out in that last match that I feel like at the end of it all, Lucy was trying to get, she was a little more timid, and when the way she plays, I mean, Byleth was just overpowering her, and it's just like, you know.
Yeah, I think she was doing
great.
Really fantastic against that Byleth. It's just when you know you're on your last stock, you're forced to play that way.
Yeah, you know.
Some of those down Bs, I mean, there were 2 or 3 that just barely whiffed, I think, which would have, you know, gotten some decent healing as well as getting percent and putting the Byleth in an unfavorable position for follow-ups. So, you know, little small things here and there, but all that being said, the Byleth did have another stock at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So, you know, still a lot of work to be done if you're USF, if you want to make this game 2 closer.
For sure. No, I'm excited to see if they do the same lineup or they switch it up. I assume they're going to switch it up.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see different leads. I think the people that we brought were great.
For sure,
Blazex
fantastic.
is something that we haven't seen a lot of since this season started, but he did really, really well. He did better than the people who are normally starters for that game. So we're going to have to keep up that confidence that he'll have, and, you know, hopefully our normal heavy hitters can just do a little bit more.
For sure.
We'll have it, USF will have it in a much better spot.
Do you have any predictions on who they play?
For the lead, I mean, we might see you again on the lead against the Sonic. I know that I've seen him do that on stream before. I believe that was our first ever stream. We saw Inkling versus Sonic
we did.
on the lead, and I believe Mew did, like, he won. You know, obviously it's a very different character. It's been a lot of time since then, but hoping to replicate that going to this next match. I do think that we'll probably stick with that. But as far as the counter picks go, maybe we mix up the sequencing a little bit.
For sure. I am excited to see what USF has to bring, though.
Yeah, absolutely. But all that being said, we're going to cut to a short break. Game 2 will come after this real fast break. And that break really was fast, much faster than I expected. Of course, maybe Sonic fast.
I wonder where you got that from.
Yeah, thank you for that one. I needed that line. It's going in my portfolio. Anyway, already here we're seeing some quick percentage being tacked up onto you. It's one of those things that we were talking about before. When you've already played a person, you know, you kind of have a better idea what you want to do in the matchup.
For sure. And it's just as you predicted. I mean, still trying to go for those rollers, still trying to see what they can do. But at the end of the day, it's just Sonic is just so... Oh, whoa, nice bomb onto stage.
Yeah,
but
barely not connecting there.
Yeah.
But here we go, getting that grab. Getting a good follow-up. There we go. This is the move that we know and love. Getting some decent follow-ups there. Not quite anything more. And that ink, not really a whole lot on the Sonic.
For sure. Oh, no. It's just with a character like Sonic, yeah.
Good. Yeah, that was a good forward air from Sonic there.
Just so fast. Once you're off stages, like in a flash, you could be dead.
Yeah, absolutely. Mew is... Oh, getting a roller. There we go. Is it going to be...
Oh, no.
Getting the mash, unlike last time. Similar percentages, but just couldn't get it.
Oh, no. Sonic is also... The player behind Sonic is also a very fast masher, it seems. But maybe Mew can find something with his grab. Unfortunately not. It's just looking a little rough.
Ooh,
oh, nice.
Good roller there, catching out that
yeah,
option,
and he'll
getting
do it
that smash, and will reward him with a full ink tank, which is something that, against such a fast character, is actually...
Oh!
Usually Sonic is... usually Mew has no problems getting a full ink tank, but Sonic is so fast, it's difficult... It's difficult to find an opportunity to get it out.
Mew turned it around almost completely. I mean...
Yeah, and there's another one, and another up smash.
That's going to do it.
That is going to be another
KO. I mean... It's just learning, literally, from game 1 to game 2, and it's so awesome to see these players just kind of adapt to their opponents in a way that, you know, you wouldn't think they would. Mew is definitely hitting those rollers more consistently than he was in game 1, which is super fantastic to see from USF.
Yeah, and finally we get to see something that we called on game 1 but never got to see, and that being Sonic, when he doesn't have the lead, is forced to kind of move into Mew, which is exactly what he wants.
For sure, and now Mew can play his game, you know? It gives him all the opportunity to throw those combos, to get the rollers, to ultimately get the win.
Yeah, an aggressive up smash there from Sonic, really feeling the pressure to get this KO. Mew at 112, it will take something quite big to get that. Really well done to avoid that ledge trap there.
Ooh, nice.
Trying to get a really good back air there from the Sonic. At 52% now, Mew is going to want to not let any shenanigans go down.
For sure.
KO nice and fast.
Though, I mean, those Sonic's at 77, Mew's just at 10. I mean, like, some people kind of underestimate how fast Sonic can bring it back. It just takes him to literally just get all over you from one side to the next stage. It's really tough.
Yeah, absolutely. And already we're seeing pretty much that favorable position that Sonic wants to see. But now, at 83%, this is roller to up smash KO range, as we've previously seen. Something that's going to be really, really important here. Because Mew also was using it as like a get off my back kind of option. The Sonic was kind of hitting his shield a little bit too much, staying in front. He could just sort of roller and take that earlier KO.
For sure. I mean... Ooh. With the down smash, it seemed like Mew was just trying to end it. I mean, I think he's going for those big hit moves just to try to end the game as early as he can. I mean, already at 80 and 109, it's just kind of getting a little tough. A lot back and forth right now.
Yeah.
They're both getting nervous, and it's very evident.
Yeah, Sonic is not playing a very confrontational game, just kind of going back and forth, trying to play at his own pace. That roller would have been it, but unfortunately, Mew getting hit by an up air for his troubles. Going to be pretty dang even here going into the last final stretch. One good hit from either side is going to do it. Dictate the pace of this true battle. F smash there, not connecting for the Sonic. Whiffed grab.
Oh god, no.
So many things are whiffing. There's the back air, gets him off stage, gets the bomb. Not quite going to do it. Is going to get ink, crucially though, in this matchup, as we said, getting a little bit more leeway for some rollers.
Oh, nice.
That is going to catch it. Not quite getting anything else on that, but that ink is actually going to be pretty huge.
Oh, no.
And that's going to be an up air. No, still going to be alive. Good DI from you. And that second one, really, really well done. Unfortunate there from you. Really, really well fought from him, but just couldn't get it out in the end.
I know. That was such an unfortunate game for USF. I mean, you can definitely see that he tried his hardest, and he also adapted very well, but at the end of the day, it's just Sonic.
Oh, yeah.
Sonic.
Yeah, that ending sequence was just so, like, going back and forth.
Yeah,
you really
they were
can't
both.
get a good hit. You can't play the game that you want to play.
Mm-hmm.
Smash Ultimate. You don't get to play it.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Not with Sonic.
No. But even though it was ended up being the same result as last time, which is USF taking 2 stocks off the Sonic, that one felt a lot more promising for the Bulls.
It did. At one point, it was in Mew's favor. He had the advantage. It made the Sonic come to him. But it was just once Mew and Inkling once as they couldn't really get a hit on Sonic, like once as they whiffed, it was just Sonic's game at that point. Like he can do whatever he wanted, you know? And I think playing a game like that, you just have to be really careful, and it kind of, again, goes back to your point. You can't play the game that you want to play. Yeah.
So it was one of those things, Mew not quite getting as much as an advantage over having the lead as what we may have expected.
Yeah.
Had some really good moments in there, but it is going to be down to somebody else to pick up the pieces of the Sonic, or the one stock. So do we expect to see Minimaxify come back? I can't imagine. I mean,
I'm not sure. I mean, I think Minimaxify might have the confidence to go back and do it for sure, but I don't know if that would be the best.
Yeah, I mean, he lost 1 stock last time, which is not terrible by any means, but that's how the lead change starts to shift. We take this stock without losing 1, we're back to even. Of course, they get to counterpick, but it's more or less the same. Yeah. Bowser, again, it's similar to Pikachu. Honestly, it might be fine, but there's no running back and forth or back and forth. But I do think Bowser might have some tools, up B mainly, as something that he can use to get Sonic off his back. But whatever they decide, I'm sure they'll talk about it and they'll make whatever the best decision is going to be. Mm-hmm. We're going to cut to a short break, and we're going to find out real soon.
Something new, a better part of you. You feel it in your soul, a leap from head to toe. I'll go just alone. Scratching my mind.
And it is, in fact, going to be that Bowser coming out, as I predicted. I'm a genius.
Wow. Yeah. All you, Benjamin, all you.
Yeah, I don't, I didn't know for sure, but I do think that this pick makes a lot of sense for the Bulls, and it is going to be something that, as we said, like, learning the matchups, I think the more you learn against, like, a character like Bowser, which is, in theory, like, a lot lower on the tier list, not having maybe the same experience fighting it actually benefits it quite a bit. And that flame breath at the edge is actually really huge. Going for that down B there, trying to catch him under the ledge. Sonic's a little bit too fast for that one, but
yeah, for sure.
The intent was there.
I mean, BlazeX, you can tell he's trying to end it early. I mean, with the side B that he kind of whipped earlier, and then the down B, it's just, he's really banking on trying to hit one really smart move. And oh no.
Yeah, and so many back airs coming out from the Sonic, trying to time it out just right. There, that one whiffing. Gonna give BlazeX a second lease on life here. Gonna get another chance, going for that down B again. I might have preferred to see the flame breath there, but that would have been pretty intense if it had connected. I don't think it would have KO'd or anything, but it would have been a lot of damage.
For sure. I mean, once Bowser's off stage against the Sonic, it's just really hard for him to come back. And I feel like I feel like what BlazeX is banking on is just trying to keep himself on stage and try to read where the Sonic's going to go.
BlazeX, they're going for that, another up smash trying to be attempted from that Sonic. BlazeX going off stage, not something you typically see from a Bowser. Going for the high recovery there, is going to catch the Sonic off guard, and he's going to get back to stage. Up air not quite getting KO because, again, such a strong, such a big character there. And that's up smash is going to kill it at such a high percent. But at 70%, really already at kill percent.
For sure, especially for Bowser versus Sonic. I mean, it just, and Sonic's about to rank it up really even. But I feel like against Sonic and Bowser isn't really, percentages don't really.
I mean, they do, but it's in the sense that Bowser pretty much has inherently like a percent lead like built in.
Yeah.
In the sense that he's not going to be KO'd by like anything until he's at like twice the percent. That up smash, I'm surprised and not connect there. Not timing that one just right. Going for a down air there. Still not going to do it. Such a linear recovery that Bowser has is going to work against him now. Oh, and that's going to be unfortunate there for BlazeX. Didn't really get much percent at all on that next stock.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, once he's off stage again, it's just really hard for him to recover against this Sonic, and I feel like that's the one downside to this advantage, to this matchup for him. I feel like if he were to be able to stay on stage and read the Sonic's moves, or more predictable, I mean, I feel like
good back
it'd be
air.
easier for him.
Yeah, and now we're going to play that game again. Oh, he's going to miss it, that one, and that one's he's going to DI into stage, so not quite going to do it, but showing how close we are on one side or the other. BlazeX going for a high recovery. That F smash not going to connect. Would have done it. BlazeX just need one good hit here if he wants to do it. Getting off stage. Sonic is going to get that up air. Forward air. Yeah, is going to connect. Unfortunate there. I mean, it is quite a bad matchup. He couldn't repeat the same magic that he had against the Pikachu. And that's going to put USF pretty far down.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, props to the Sonic, though. I feel like what BlazeX was banking on was being able to read the Sonic, being able to end it early. I mean, he just had one stock. That's all he needed. But at the same time, the Sonic on ODU was just... He knew how to play his character, to be honest. And he knew what to do. And he knew what BlazeX's plan was, and he was able to counter that.
Yeah. He got caught by like a few things early on, but then after a little bit, he found the rhythm that he was looking for. And yeah, just didn't look back from that. Even though some of those back airs like didn't connect or the kill confirms when Blaze was off stage, which... you know, should almost always be a death sentence. He just couldn't find that that last hit most of the time. BlazeX either mixing up his recovery or just getting back to stage normally.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough.
Sadly not.
No.
But, I mean, overall, I feel like Sonic's such a tough character to go against, especially as a heavy character like Bowser. But I do want to applaud USF for bringing out that Bowser anyways. I mean, the fact that they had the confidence to do that, it just shows a lot about the team. So.
Definitely. It is going to be now maybe Minimaxify going back for the rematch against the Sonic. Lost one stock last time, but still did clean it up before unfortunately going out himself. But now at this point, we're going to need get the ball rolling fast.
Yep,
it is going to be him or Lucida on that Robin. I'm very confident in that. And I do think that if Lucy had like a little bit more going for her in the anchor, then that could definitely snowball and she could do it. So I do expect to see Minimaxify, but you know, whether we do or not, we're going to find out right after this quick break.
I keep asking why. Stop telling me all the time. Everything will be fine. I can't stop scratching my mind. I don't know.
It is going to be Minimaxify coming in, trying to clean things up on small battlefield this time. Last time it was not. It was on, I'm blanking on the stage.
The Kingdom Hearts stage.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts stage.
Yeah.
Hollow Bastion. Oh
Hollow
my god.
Bastion, there
I
you
can't
go.
believe that escaped me. But yeah, I think he actually kind of prefers this stage. It should be more or less the same, but hoping to not lose the stock this time as he did last time.
For sure. It really is only one, so I feel like having that mentality of, oh my god, it's only one, but then again, he did take 3 from Bowser. It's just, it gets a little scary, you know?
Yeah, definitely. But as far as USF winning the crew battle goes, like, we're already at 6 stocks now, and if Minimaxify were to, you know, lose a stock before he went in to fight the second person, as he himself is the third person, it's just, you know, it already feels like pretty bad. So really hoping to get that early, perhaps a Thrupper KO onto the Sonic here. But again, Sonic's such a hard character to grab.
Nice.
Oh, but there, not
no.
quite going to do it. Really good air dodge from Sonic there, knowing that even if he gives up a little bit of other ground, it's better than taking a Thrupper.
It really, this match really is just Sonic going from each end of the stage. Speeding up, going back to the other side. Oh, he tried it, but unfortunately did not.
Not quite going to catch that.
No.
Sonic really doing his best here to go back and forth, make things difficult for us, make things difficult for the viewer to watch as well.
Yeah, but I think that's the beauty of Sonic. You know,
Okay,
you can't. You gotta commend the Sonic for knowing how to play his character, and I meant
you can.
you can. But Minimax Spike can't.
Yeah. Oh, there he gets a really good up smash there. Look at him, stone-faced killer.
Bro,
no reaction
no
for that
reaction.
one. He's
No
like,
reaction.
okay. He's already thinking on to the next.
Wait. Wait, that was tough though.
That was tough. Really well done from Minimax right there.
Oh my god.
Really.
Wow.
Yeah, bringing the pain to the Sonic. Not yawning at all.
No,
during that.
he was locked in.
Yeah.
He was locked in. That was awesome though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Queen never cry.
Okay, bro. Trends pass, but
yeah, you're right. That was an old one. I apologize.
It's okay. You tried.
that felt worse, actually. Come on now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but
I've already got an unk status to the other people in the Smash community. Jeez.
Sorry.
There was a tier list going around for Tampa Smash, like unk tier list.
Really?
I wasn't even on the list. I was a little bit sad about that one.
Why?
Well, it was like an old tier list maker thing, but it's all right.
Well, at least you don't think you're unk.
I mean,
That's kind of an insult, so I'd be proud of it.
well, I don't know, but I feel like I was called that live on air.
Oh.
By my fellow co-host.
No.
Just a little bit. I don't know. Did
I don't
anybody else get that? Okay, thank you. I
They're
appreciate my director agreeing with me there. But anyways, Minimaxify taking that really good KO there. Again, not a thrupper. I don't know what's happening. Somebody might need to check him for a fever.
Not for real though, because why was he so locked in? Because I was kind of
and he's going to
deadpan.
need to be that locked in if we're going to want to flip this 3-stock deficit that we have. It is currently 6-9 in favor of ODU. However, Minimaxify and Lucida looking really strong. Our best players right now on current form, that's for sure. And hopefully they're hoping that they can bring it all the way back.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely excited to see what Minimaxify has to bring into the next match. Who do you think ODU is going to bring in?
Yeah, so last time, who did they bring into the Mii Brawler after he had already lost one stock? I believe it was the Pikachu. Anyway, it was the
yes,
Pikachu.
it was.
And I would not be surprised to see a repeat of that because that Pikachu, I believe, did lose a stock, but handled Minimaxify pretty well.
Yeah.
He'll have a better idea now of the matchup for me, what to expect from this particular Pikachu. Some of those really good combos that were coming out,
For sure.
and maybe even get like a more favorable stage. I think will be something that he'll be looking for.
I am banking on Minimaxify being able to read the Pikachu better because from the last game that they played, Pikachu really utilized their up B to get not only back on stage, but around the stage.
Yeah.
So if Minimaxify can pinpoint where that Pikachu is going to land, even though he's not fast enough, he might be able to, and I think that might be the decider of this game.
Yeah, definitely. And I remember a lot of like, it was at the end he tried to get like a big forward smash onto it.
Yeah.
He doesn't necessarily need to do all of that though. Like if he can just be in a good enough position, that's like a hard read that you have to commit to well before the Pikachu even begins. If he can just get like a grab or something similar off of that, that could also be equally huge. We are getting confirmation. It is the Pikachu. Here we go. 3 stocks apiece. No SDs will be had on this. And we're going to see a really intense match between two very good players.
Look at his little smirk. He was smirking for a bit. He's ready.
Yeah, and it is actually going to be Battlefield now.
Wow.
That is something that I would have expected Pikachu to ban, or at least not pick. Because that is one of those stages where if Minimaxify can get that grab on the very top platform, or even like, it's dangerous enough if he gets a grab on the 2 side platforms.
But at the top one, it might just be
Yeah, I mean,
over.
even at like super low percent,
Yo.
that is going to be a bit scary. Also better for his ladder combos, just like this. That
Oh,
isn't going to KO. Unbelievable.
It just barely missed the Pikachu. Pikachu's such a little tiny rat character. It's just so...
I mean, yeah, really good air dodge there from the Pikachu. Must have done that like on the frame that he had to. Also, another thing to note about this stage is that if Minimaxify goes for a thrupper just from like the center stage, he actually like gets stuck on the top platform, which gives him less like tumble, which would be less room for a punish for the Pikachu, which is definitely beneficial.
Yeah, for sure. Oh.
So a whiff grab, they're coming back and forth.
getting a little
Pikachu
hectic.
once again using that up B to get in Really well done from the Pikachu there to get that tech.
For sure. This Pikachu knows what Minimax is going for, and he's just not going to let it happen.
No, definitely not. But, I mean, it is, I mean, even as the game can get pretty much, going to get a big forward air, putting Minimax off stage, not where he wants to be, but somehow Minimax now has the one with stage control.
Yeah.
Of course, Up B going to eliminate that stage control immediately.
Yeah, it's just such a good equalizer to just get back on the center stage and just rerun the same sequence over and over.
Yeah, again, and see, that is the benefit of the stage is where he can just use that Thrupper in the center of the stage and not really be at much risk, even if he whiffs. Yeah,
crazy parry,
yeah,
wow.
That one, yeah. A little bit of telegraph there allows for a big punish from that Pikachu. However, Minimax not going to get KO'd.
Nice.
Thrupper not going to KO. He's the second one
it.
really well done there from Minimax.
Nice.
That is a very stale Thrupper right now. But
Yeah, for
it's
real.
still getting the KO because he got it at such a high area.
Nice job evading the Thunderbolt. Oh, and the dash attack will do it.
That's like he's going to do it.
Yep.
160% Minimax was at the end of that is definitely more than enough.
Yep.
And here we're going to see some ladder combos from the Pikachu instead.
Yeah, the usual bread and butter combos, as you say.
Yeah.
But
Imagine if Pikachu had a had Thrupper.
oh God, no.
Well, I guess it would actually make it a lot harder for Pikachu to move around back to stage, but it would definitely make those ladder combos a lot scarier.
For sure.
Ooh, shielding at the top platform. Oh, there's the
nice.
up tilt. Not quite going to get that up air, which would, I believe, have resulted in a KO, but the Pikachu doing so well to get away from these combos.
Nice dodges by Minimaxify right now. I feel like at this
Oh,
point...
gets a grab. There's the second grab. Thrupper's going to do it. That's another stock. Huge
Wow.
for the Bulls.
He's putting in the work. He really is. And though this Pikachu...
That was awkward. That was awkward.
Taco Taco.
Oh, and really, wow, good down B there. And gonna get some more combos down into the grab, into that, into the Thrupper, just barely not gonna do it.
He has to end it with a Thrupper now. He has to.
He has to take the stock, that's for sure.
Yeah.
After that SD, he's definitely had the momentum. But yeah, that's a really unfortunate one.
Yeah, unfortunate, really. It's just...
Yeah, unfortunate doesn't even begin to describe.
Yeah, oh God. Devastating.
It wasn't like he was at 0%. That
No,
would've been
yeah.
worse.
That would have been really bad.
That Thrupper was not even close.
Oh no, the up B's coming in on stage, just tripping him up. I mean, Pikachu's already at 101. It really doesn't have to take a Thrupper. It can take literally anything
Yeah,
else.
back air I think is also the main thing that I'd be on the lookout for here. Manakfai does have a decent lead given the weights of the characters and the kill power. That he
that's crazy.
moved out of that.
That's just
Pikachu.
crazy.
Oh wow, that one. Pikachu going for game there very aggressively. I wonder if this neutral B would KO at this percent. Oh wow, nice Thrupper just as a get off my back option. Once again, I can't believe that they picked Battlefield here. It's been something that's really been beneficial to Minimaxify. And I don't expect to see it in the future if Minimaxify does get another stage choice. And there's the back air that I was thinking about.
Yep.
Doing really well, taking that win.
Yep, for sure. Despite the SD, he still beat it out, so...
Bringing the score to 4-6, given where we were at after that Sonic, dealt with Blaze, this feels a lot better.
This feels
This is very doable.
Very, very
Only
neutral
a
ground.
two-stock deficit.
Yeah.
Minimaxify is definitely going to have to take at least one. We were actually in this position last game where we had I believe it was, 4-6, and then takes one stock, Blaze did, and then died, which brought Lucy to a 3-5, which, excuse me, she couldn't bring all the way back, although, full credit to her for the effort that she had.
For sure.
So, again, we're in this position. I might actually believe Minimaxify. I would kind of prefer to have Minimaxify in this position of ahead of Lucy on that last stock because of, very similar to Blaze, can take KOs early, but I kind of feel like the matchups are just a lot better for me, Brawler.
For sure, definitely. And not only that, but I feel like, as you said, it's just that Minimaxify can take those KOs early, and then he can also kind of, I feel like with Robin, it's very much linear where, like, oh, the projectiles and stuff, I feel like they already know her game. And just seeing what happened to the Pikachu, I think it kind of inflicts a little bit of fear to ODU.
And it is going to be now ODU's choice as to who they want to bring into Minimaxify. They actually, they haven't had to do a counter pick since last time it was a counter pick to Pikachu, just like this time. However, this time they need their second best brawler answer, I suppose.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd want to stick to commit to having the Byleth be the anchor, or if they want to have the Ryu or maybe even somebody else entirely, with a different character come out.
We'll find out.
Yeah. We're gonna find out just the same time as you, right after this quick break. Stick around.
See through your skin. I'm not your guardian. I can't see through your skin.
We're coming to us first.
Wait.
Into game, it is going to be Inkling.
Jump scare. Sorry, trigger warning.
So this is, in fact, going to be Nyland on the Inkling. Something that we called out before is that we do have a pretty good, knowledge of how Inkling works, just because all of these people have fought a lot of Mew. And F Smash coming right out of the gate there.
Wow, I mean, he's already in it to win it, But I will say, Inkling's such a fast character, it might be a little hard for...
Goes for the down
wow.
air there. The really aggressive option there is going to get caught
yep.
by that roller, but a good mash coming out, and not really at any percent where we're in super big danger.
Nice parry. I mean, the rollers are going to be, useful in the sense, but if Mid-Max can just mash out of them at an early percent, it's just like...
And Max, I believe, is one of the majority of these interactions so far. Getting another burning kick to get him off stage. Doesn't have a shot put, but a back air, not quite going to do it. No shot put still. Is he going to get the... Oh, going for Nair there, which is a little bit safer. Still didn't get it.
That's going to kill him.
Yeah, really, really well done. 65%, winning most of the interactions. Mew, not Mew. The Inkling here not looking like a... is going to need a roller, to try to get a KO, I think.
For sure. I mean, it's already... a bit of a mental strain when Minimax is already at 86 and then the Inkling's at 37. It's like, and it's not that difficult for Minimax to rank up the damage either.
Yeah, look at him shield on that top platform. We know what he wants. Oh, gets the jab! He's gonna get an F smash out of it. Not quite gonna be in KO range, but really scary. They're fishing for a back air now.
For sure, definitely Inkling might be playing it a little safer now. It's just once Minimaxify has a grab on you, he's got you, he's got you, he's got
and that's going to be another one. Minimaxify bringing it down to 4-4 with just a % lead now is all that ODU has.
Oh no, and it's just... Oh,
going from way downtown, I thought that we might see a thing. Good air dodge away from that Inkling.
Yeah, I mean,
looking very scary now. Going for that roller again, but Minimaxify not quite going to be, is going to be aware of that. As I say that, I'm jinxing things. Oh man, that looks so prime for him to Minimaxify 3-stock.
But he did what he had to do. He
absolutely.
did what he evened it out. No?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
4-3 now, and that Inkling just about, taking care of business, but still making things a little close for comfort now for ODU. Lucy in a much better position now.
For sure.
If she wants to bring it all the way back.
And she does have experience with Inkling with Mew, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So, at the end, it's true that people play their characters differently, but at the end of the day, they all have the same kit. So I feel like she might be able to
absolutely
predict what the Inkling is going to throw her way.
And even if she does lose like one stock, going to the last one 2-3, I would prefer that a lot more than last time, which was 1-3.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that final battle, and of course now ODU has a bit of an option. Thinking ahead, of course, something I guess we can talk about in the next break. But they're not either going to be using their Ryu or their Byleth. So that's just something that we're going to have to think about going into the last. But, of course, focus on the task at hand. It is going to be a Robin. We know that.
For
sure. It's going to be a Robin versus a one-stock Inkling. Is she going to be able to take out that one stock without losing any of her own, or is this last battle going to be a little bit dicey? Stick around to find out. And we are going into game this time. Going to be Robin going against this Inkling. Shocking.
I didn't expect that either, man. Crazy stuff.
Okay, I was going to say, Inkling doing a little sidestep there. I see Lucy waving goodbye, making sure that they know they do have to SD. I was always a fan of, I think Minimaxify actually did it earlier in the match. SDing on the same side of the other character just to freak them out a little bit.
To freak them out when you're running towards them. Yeah, you mentioned this before, I believe.
Yeah.
Very funny stuff.
Yeah, not really. But I thought it all what a down air, but it's not going to KO
Oh my god.
At such a percent. I was, wow.
Wow, okay, that came out of nowhere. I mean, luckily Robin has a great recovery at the same time, but that was scary.
Yeah, and using that bomb pressure really well to get that grab. Robin still has not done any percent to this Inkling.
No, this Inkling is not going to let Lucy take the stock.
No, not quite so easily as that. We are going to see a little bit now return to center stage, and Lucy's going to, reeling a little bit, going to try to bring it back.
For sure. I feel like those ledges, those platforms at the L edge don't really help Lucy in this case whatsoever. I feel like it gives more of an advantage to the Inkling to play more. But
going for that up smash there, I don't think that would have KO'd because Kalos does have quite high ceilings. However, oh my goodness, going for it again, maybe I'm wrong. It definitely at the very least would put on a lot of percent. Oh, going for a big swing there, not quite going to connect, and still a lot of back and forth, a lot of things. Backyard certainly would have KO'd. Lucy staying away from that at the very least.
yeah, I mean, it's just so hard for Robin to recover from this. I mean, the bombs and then everything else, it's just, the platform is just not helping her case, and she might be getting a taste of her own medicine at this point.
No, absolutely. That is something that I was thinking about. The Inkling's doing a really good job here with these bombs at the ledge, just like we see those arc fires come out from Lucy all the time. But by that same metric, all it takes is one stage control here, and hopefully, and that's exactly what we're looking for. But Lemon Sword not quite going to KO. But once again, Inkling recovering low, going to keep that another down smash, going to bring the Inkling all the way to the other side. Does get back to middle stage,
The back
and
throw
the back throw is going to do it.
Yeah, unfortunate.
Really well played by both, I think.
No, for sure, definitely. I mean, once you already have that one stock deficit and you're the last player alive, it might be mentally draining, but I mean, I don't think that's going to stop her.
Yeah, and now arc fire at the ledge. Inkling still is possible for Inkling. We've seen a lot of early roller KOs
For sure.
in these streams, courtesy of Mew. But I do expect Lucy to finish this. However, getting off stage, going to be put in the blender again. Up smash, going the opposite way. Really hard reading that option, but not
just
quite.
barely missing. Yeah.
Oh, that roller looking very scary towards the edge of ledge. Not really sure, but oh boy.
Oh no.
This is looking a little bit scary now for the Bulls.
For sure. I mean, only at 145, but I just feel like.
Oh, gets that, and the F smash is going to do it. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, it is going to be now 1-4 in favor of ODU. What looked really, really strong on Minimax Fi. Quickly now, UFS down to their last stock. Inkling now trying to do it alone.
I just feel like.
Oh, wow, 11
Crazy.
swords. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're at such a high percent, you are going to get that out. Lucy now in another position that is 1-3.
Yeah.
And now we're expecting. It could be the Ryu, it could be the Byleth again.
Yeah.
Lucy looked strong. Like, she looked like she was doing well into the Byleth, but, you know, again, 1-3.
You can't really, there's not a lot of time to see the entire game through.
You're in a difficult spot. So, Lucy now in, you know, again, mountain to climb, just like we said before, losing 2 stocks to that Inkling, putting us in a rough position. But again, that was just really well done by the Inkling.
Oh, no, for sure. I feel like the Inkling was not letting her create space between them whatsoever.
Yeah.
Part of it, I feel like the bomb off stage, part of it, the platform. It's just, the Inkling knew what Lucy was going for. And though Lucy has played Inkling probably multiple times with Mew, it's a different person playing the character overall. You know what I mean? And it's just, once you can't really get that space with the projectiles, it's kind of hard, especially with a character as fast as Inkling. Once they engage on you, it's kind of like one and done.
Inkling looked a lot more comfortable in that matchup than they did versus Minimax Five.
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, props to them for that. Looking really strong there. The Bulls are now going to try to force a game 3.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, we are going to cut to a short break. Do stick around. Don't miss this last match of game 2. We are going to see this Ryu come out as the final option, as opposed to the Byleth, anchoring for ODU, losing an SD twice there, and we are going to see a really interesting match.
For sure. Again, from last match, it was just kind of hard for the Ryu to engage, especially since the projectile was being thrown. But at the same time, you know, Hadouken, Arc Fire, it's just back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah, honestly, I thought Lucy looked pretty good into the match, but of course, you know, on one stock, I thought she looked good into the Byleth as well, but it's you know, really, really thin margins here, and already at 80%, looking really bad for the Bulls.
Exactly.
Oh, but suddenly at 61%.
Yep.
I do forget that this is a character where the damage is not technically permanent. It is really difficult to get one of those moves and to connect, but unlike pretty much most other characters in the game, she does have an option that can make it a little bit harder to get the KO.
For sure. Oof. I mean, it's just, I feel like once the Ryu tries to get back on stage, he's going to keep doing that down tilt, and that down tilt is so scary.
Yeah, just poking the shield, waiting for you to make a mistake, either or for it to chip out of the shield.
Is.
And
Yep.
there, oh wow, really good air dodge there.
Wow.
And yeah, just going to be taking that out, looking really strong there. ODU.
Yeah.
Range is
And
1 phase
Bulls,
short.
close crew battle, but not quite getting the little things that we needed to get it over the line.
For sure. I mean, well played, beautifully played by both universities. But game 2 was definitely much more close than game 1.
It was versatile because it felt like USF had a lot of things going for them, but again, you know, the Sonic Bowser matchup really was kind of a death sentence.
Yeah.
I do think it was one of those things where, like, if we had that performance in game 1. Like, it was a little mix and match.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. When you're facing a team that's as good as ODU, you need all the little things to go your way. You don't have any room for error.
For sure. That makes ODU 4-0 now. Yeah.
Yeah, 4-0. And we fall now to 3-2. Still a positive record.
Yeah.
Still looking okay in the grand scheme of the season. But definitely a tough loss to take.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, beautiful play by ODU. Just the Sonic was really tough.
Yeah, and it really, that game 2 especially, you just think, like, in the timeline, Mew had him at a high percent, both a high percent. If Mew gets that KO, then the 3-stock on the Bowser never happens. You know, it's just the little things that cascade. But, you know, at the end of the day, they still won that match 3-0, you know, in terms of stock. So, you know, it's a difficult one. But we have a lot of things that we can reflect on, look back on as we focus on our match next week. So make sure that you're there for that.
Yeah.
We are actually going to get a player interview. I'm going to go in and no, we're not going to get a player interview. I apologize. I've just got a word from our director. So we are actually going to we're just going to close the stream there. Make sure you stick around, or not stick around, but make sure you tune in next week to our next match. I'm not sure who we're playing, but it'll be a banger.
Yeah, for sure.
So thank you all so much for watching. My name is Benjamin.
I'm Sophia.
And as always, go Bulls.
Bulls.